Kathy.
Oh, no.
Hello.
Hey, stranger.
Hey,
Oh,
Mr. Thompson.
I'm Thompson. We spoke on the phone the other day.
Yes.
So,
I'm glad you're here.
So what happened today?
I got jumped.
Tell me about it. What happened?
They've been antagonizing, you know the people that I got caught with?
You mean from the other day, the vaping situations?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were in this too.
Okay.
Yeah. Where's my glasses? Can't see anything.
Sorry. Okay, what I was told, they called me. I'll just start here. They called me, and well, I know all week long she's been in ISP, right? Doing great.
Okay.
And everything. We had a long talk. I mean, we've been doing awesome. And she told me, she said, Mom, she said, these 3 girls there are just, they won't leave me alone. They're making comments. They're calling us names. They're throwing stuff at us. And this is an ISP. I'm like, well, who's over this place? I said, ignore it, Dagny. Get above it. You know, just ignore it.
Sure.
She did until she couldn't in the bathroom. Okay. And they said that there was 3 girls that were on top of her, just beating the crap out of her. And I said, okay, so what are we doing about this? Oh, well, in a couple of days we'll talk about it. I said, no, I want something done.
Who said it in a couple of days?
The principal.
Okay.
Why are they saying that? I said, I think we need to have a police officer. It's assault. Because she never touched them. Okay. She never touched them. Now, she did.
But based on your understanding.
Yeah. Now, she did, and everyone has said it, she did throw some water at them because they, you know.
So let me, and I appreciate, Mom, you filling her in, but Miss Dagny, why don't you tell me?
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, Mom. You're good.
Okay. I'm just mad. I'm very mad.
Sure. And I don't want to cut you off, but I like to hear from, especially the older they are, that they can tell me essentially what happened. Okay. So let me ask you this first. And I'm taking this off of what Mama just said. So clear up the confusion. The confusion. When this first started happening, whatever this is going, this banter back and forth between you and the other individuals, did you at any point contact any school administration, whether it be counselor, the teacher that sits in that classroom? Did you let any of them know at any point in time?
No.
Okay. And I'm just asking, there's no right or wrong, but why not?
I didn't really see the point in it. I told my mom though.
Sure. But you didn't tell the school where they could actually do something. At any point during this whole situation, and I use the word loosely, but the bantering or whatever it is going back and forth between you guys. Obviously, you know each other. Obviously, you both
don't know each other.
Well, you know of each other with the vape situations and all that.
No, before this we had no work left. Before this ISP thing, we never saw each other. The freshmen were sophomore.
Okay.
We didn't know any.
Okay.
No, I don't know their names. I don't know.
Okay. So they just up and decided to just start messing with you. There was
because of the way that we dress.
Okay. So you didn't do anything at all at any point in time that would have, even a couple days ago or even a month ago or anything like that.
I don't know these girls.
Okay. All right. So they just continued to pick on you and pick on you. Then at some point, you did what happened? They got up and confronted you in class, or did you say it was the bathroom or the hallway? Okay, the bathroom.
We were going to stack chairs, and after we stacked chairs, we went to the bathroom. Okay. And I was talking with my friends. They were talking with their friends, and we were laughing. And they had said something like, "Why do they laugh like that?" And they were talking about us in front of us. And so I went up there and I poured water on them. Okay. And then all 3 of them came at me.
Pouring the water, because I'm trying to get this in my mind so I see, as best
I had a water bottle.
Thank you. That's exactly. Where did you get this water? Was it a cup you found? Was it your water bottle?
It's my
your daily water bottle you carry around.
It was a plastic water bottle.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so you squirted them with water, or threw water on them, whatever it was. Okay. Then at that point, what happened?
They came at me. They grabbed onto my hair. I grabbed onto them. I threw one of them into a paper towel dispenser, and then they got my legs out from under me and got me on the ground, started beating the shit out of me. Okay. And then my friends tried to jump in and help, but I'm not sure. I blacked out.
When did this happen today?
Around 1.
Okay, so around lunchtime?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to follow up, Mom, as far as you're concerned. I'm going to definitely follow up with the school tomorrow morning. Figure out, because, yes, any criminal type action, the school is supposed to give us a call.
That's right.
So whether they just got, and I'm not making excuses for them, but I've seen it happen both ways. Either maybe they forgot, maybe there was other things going on. Who knows? But the fact of the matter is they dropped the ball on this one of not notifying me right away.
I told them I wanted something done.
Sure.
I said, that is assault. She never laid her hands. Now, she did the water. That was wrong.
Well, and I'll explain the criminal side of that in just a second. Okay. But as far as the school goes, just for what it's worth, just say I will speak to the school tomorrow. Not that it's going to make it any better, but I'm also going to gather all the information I can from all parties. Okay, so not only talking to you guys, but I'm going to go talk to all the other parties tomorrow as well, and their guardians as well, and all that good stuff. Okay, but yes, typically they're supposed to, but they're human.
I know, but if I tell them, why wouldn't they do it?
I don't know. I can't account for
I was there.
that. I don't know.
And they told me I had to wait.
But also, Mom, and again, I'm not taking their side or anything. I'm just telling you, just parent to parent kind of thing, adult to adult. Nothing says that you can't pick up the phone either.
That's what I did.
But I mean, before you being here at the school, hey, 911. I'm at whatever school. I'm at the West Campus. I've asked the school to contact one of the school resource officers. They're not doing it in a timely manner. Dispatch me one out. Then they get on my main side channel. Hey, Officer Thompson, come out just like right now. Officer Thompson, we've got a student with an altercation, a situation that happened at the West Campus sometime today. Can you go follow up now at the ER? So that'll just get me to the high school that much quicker. Okay. For your preference. You see what I'm saying?
So I should have went ahead and did it.
If the school does not want to call, you have every right as a guardian. Okay. I want a police officer. If the school's not going to do it, fine. You take the initiative. You pick up the phone and you go ahead and call and say, I would like an officer here. Okay. They can't. I will show up. Okay. Okay. So it doesn't matter if it comes through the channel of the school or the channel of the city. Yeah. I will get both feeds. I will be there one way or another. Okay. So just food for thought for the future. Okay.
Well, hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Well, just anything in life, you know. Yeah. Now, as to the specifics of the criminal crime, okay, this is what I'm going to tell you. Yes, I can technically do a report for the assault and battery. Absolutely. Okay. Because it's unwanted touching of one individual to another. They put their hands on you, okay, and it was unwanted. I will also tell you, though, that old saying, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, meaning the way the courts are going to look at it is it's a mutual fight, okay? So both parties are victims, but both parties are also suspects in this. You get what I'm saying? You're offender as well. So I will absolutely do a report. If that's what you want, I can do, okay, but I'm just letting you know. If the other party wants to do the same thing, she's going to be, the assault will be on her as well. Because she first assaulted. She was the one who initiated it, essentially, because you got freedom of speech. You can do all this all day long. The action of physically, the moment she threw that water, you've now assaulted somebody. You made the first jab. Just because it doesn't make it right, but they defended themselves, quote unquote. You retaliated back. Now we've got this back and forth when both parties had equal opportunity to separate. So that's where I'm saying it's not going to be in the best of light for you, but I can absolutely do that if that's what you like. I'm just telling you, it may not go the direction you want it to go. I'm not the judge. I'm not the jury. I'm here to just say, this is the facts. This is what's presented. But Mom, as guardian, because essentially juvenile cannot make that legal decision, if you want to proceed with it, absolutely. I will have you write out a statement. I'll document it, but I'm going to have to do the same thing for them. And if they say that, I'm going to gather their information as well. And based on her own admittance, on camera as well as whenever else, she essentially started it. Yes. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to drag her under the bus or anything like that. I'm just letting you know this is what will probably happen going forward. Yeah. But I can absolutely do that if that's the documentation that you would want through the criminal side. Now, through the school side, the school has their own. It's a zero tolerance, just like the vapes. If all parties involved, everyone gets in trouble. With this one, it's more of we're going to cut down and see what elements meet any kind of specific crime. If she was when she was first explained to me. Hey, I didn't do a dang thing, minding my own business. I went to the bathroom. They followed me in there, and they attacked me. Okay, she's a true victim of assault and battery. Mm-hmm. She did nothing. But the fact that she threw that water, it kind of puts her.
Even though she didn't put hands on them?
It's still assault and battery. It's salt. The water.
The water.
You see what I'm saying? If you have not have done that, yeah, absolutely. Victim all day long, and I got you. Mm-hmm. And I still got you, because I'm here to just put the facts down. Yeah. I'm not here to, but I'm just telling you, this is a good chance of the direction it will go when it goes to the ADA or when it goes to the judges. They're going to look at it and say, okay, let's break it down piece by piece, element by element. Who actually started the situation? Running the mouth is freedom of speech. Yes. Unfortunately. You can say mean, hurtful things all day long. Mm-hmm. And you got to let it roll off your shoulder. The moment someone retaliates or does something physically or a directive threat verbally, now you have something. Throwing that water on there, just because it's water doesn't make it any better. It could have been urine. It could have been paint. It could have been anything.
What about, because there was 3 of them, and she only threw water on one?
Doesn't matter. I mean, it matters for the school. The school's going to everyone's going to be disciplined. That everybody that went in there, everyone that was in her group, everybody that was in the other group. It doesn't matter if there's 3 of them fighting. They're all going to be disciplined in the school. From a criminal side of things, it doesn't make it, okay, you had 3 versus 1. It doesn't matter. What matters is who started it. And how bad of a situation, like, was there weapons involved? Was there not? Things like that, okay? But the biggest part is the fact that it's a mutual fight, so they all are victims, but they're all suspects. But she's in a little bit more of a situation because she's the one who started it by throwing a object or an item onto another individual, starting the incident. She's the one who started the domino effect. Yeah. If she had never done that, and I'm not blaming you. I know. If you had not have done that, we may not even be here. Or they would have went ahead and did their thing to you, you know? Okay, now again, hey, I was in the bathroom with my friends, minding my own business. They started yapping. We started yapping, but nothing happened. Then they threw us in the wall. Okay. Now I have, again, a true victim. But, again, I'll show you, essentially, shut your mouth. As soon as you hit them with water, it does not give them the right to do it, by any means. It still does not give them the right to put their hands on you at all. That's why I say they're just as guilty as you are, 100%. It's just, I hate to see you both, criminally wise, get hung up on something so minuscule. But I am here to do that if that's what you like. Okay,
what I want done, or what I would like done, and I hope you agree, is that you go to the school and find out why they did not call you. And you know what I mean? I want that to be known, because they are in the wrong for that.
Oh, I agree with you.
I was wrong. I didn't know I could right there and then. They said, okay, well, in 24, 48 hours, when I get all of our statements and this and that, then we'll call someone in if you want. And I'm like, okay, I thought that's the way it was done. And then I talked with my sister, and she said, no, when you take her up there, get someone up there right away.
Yeah. And I will certainly, absolutely have their talk. And I will document my own internal with my notes, because, again, there's a digital call here for this. So it's not like there's no, I mean, it's not a formal report, but there's a digital. And in that note, I'm going to explain, I'll put in there the fact that I explained the options to you. You chose, hey, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but essentially, you do not want a formal prosecute right now. Yeah. And right now, you would rather handle it civilly, internally, if you will, between parent, guardian, and the school. Yes. Okay. Doesn't mean you can't civilly sue them. It doesn't mean that you can't have protective orders against them. I'm just giving you those options. I just want those girls to know that they need to, because they actually started everything from the get-go. Okay. They, from what I understand from talking with the friend, I know all the girls. Okay. And she told me, and then separately she told me, and the stories, I mean, it wasn't like they were together saying, okay, this is what happened. And that's my plan, is to find out tomorrow with the admin what is all going on from all sides, all corners. There you go. And if I can get additional facts of anything, Mom, I don't have a problem. I'll contact you and let you know. Hey, look, there's more to the story, or this is what is believed to be.
I want the parents to know
and
what
we'll
I want the parents to know also what their girls are doing.
So right, and so with that, because it's a juvenile, I can't tell you what is right.
I can't. I just want you to let them.
So what I can tell you is, I will be on conversation with the school, however that capacity may be, with the parent.
Yes.
So if I'm able and I have the ability to sit down with parent and say, look, this is what's what, which is what I'm hoping for, then absolutely.
Yes.
If it's a situation where it's already been handled for whatever reason and I'm behind on catching up to all that, I'm not going to call parents in after the fact and rehash everything all over. Yeah. But with you, I don't mind calling you saying, okay, look, this is what school has said. This is the information I've gotten. Mom, this is where I'm at now at this point, kind of thing. I have no problems with that.
Okay.
And if you decide to change your mind, I mean, tomorrow morning when I call you, mid-morning, before noon, if you say, hey, look, I slept on it. I really feel like I want to go ahead and pursue. Absolutely, Mom. Okay. Then you can come up to, I can send you an email with a digital, so you don't have a hard copy here. I'll send you a digital print of our witness statement.
There you go.
You can fill that out on her behalf of what she told you, kind of thing. I don't know, are you going to be at school tomorrow? Or
no.
Okay, they're going to keep you
They
at home.
suspended her.
Okay, so, well, and again, that's the school thing. But you'll be home. So if you say, look, I was restless sleeping last night, we think we'd rather go ahead and do it. Not a problem. Okay. I'll still take care of you. I'll just reopen this call. I'll start a report. I'll send you an email. You can fill it out with her. What she says, don't ad-lib, just put the facts. And I will be asking you that when I call you. That'll be the first thing I ask you before I give you additional information. Okay. Because I don't want to sway you one way or another. Yeah. Well, here's additional facts. Ooh, well then this, that, and the other. I would say, Mom, you've had 12 hours of sleep on it. As a guardian, what do you want to do as a parent? You make the decision, kind of thing. If you stand by it, I'm with you. If you change your mind, so be it. And then once you send me the email back, and I get it all confirmed by replying back with the case number and all that. So that way you have a number associated. You can go to the records and obtain that if you want. Now, it won't give you very many facts of anything. It's going to be the basic who, what, when, where, whys to everything. But to get the actual detail of everyone's statements, schools, parents, kids, all that stuff, you have to actually subpoena for it and all that, Records Act and all that. But I don't think that's necessary personally, but that's your prerogative. But I will follow up tomorrow morning with you sometime between 9 and noon.
That's fine.
Depending on what other calls I get through the 15 schools, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
If medically here, she's got a fractured this, that, the other, whatever it may be, that documentation, have that as well. Because if you decide to move forward with wanting to press charges and there is something legitimate, more than just a scratch, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Something that's, okay, then we can document that and go from there, okay? But I'm just giving you I'm just vomiting everything to you right now.
Yeah, I'm going to talk with her some more, and I know she's hurting right now. It's bad.
Well, I mean, it always hurts when you get in a fight. Whether you're the winner or the loser.
Yeah.
It stresses the body out, and it's really not worth it.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, that's what I'll do. Like I said, I'll get with school as soon as I can in the morning.
Okay.
Try to get what I can, and we'll go from there.
Chastise them for not calling.
Well, we'll definitely have a talk about that, because they know better. And I will say, for what it's worth, I've worked with her for 5 years. She's typically spot on, meaning the one who was with us in our conversation. She is she's one of the best in that school of
that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, so if I was a betting person, I would venture to say that there was something else, a little bit more precedent, that was going on. Not that this was not, but I think, like anything, maybe it was a little overwhelming. Maybe she had something else going on, and it just slipped her mind probably. Okay. Because as soon as I sent her a text message that said, do you know anything about a fight at the school? Because I'm going to the ER. And she goes, oh my gosh, yes. can I call you or get with you? I said, I'm pulling up to the ER now. I'll get with you tomorrow. And she's like, okay, I'm so sorry. Yes, there was an incident at the end of the day. I'll get with you tomorrow. And I was like, get ready to fill out statements and everything else because I need to know details. And she said, yes, sir, I know. So,
all right, thank you.
If it was any other individual, I may be a little bit more harsh about it, but she's usually on her toes, usually. So, but I'll get with you, Mom.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you for coming up here. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you in person. Good luck to you. I'll see you around.
Hopefully not.
Well, no, hopefully not. She said.
Well, not in a bad way. I mean, hopefully I see you around school and class and wander in the halls and all that good stuff.
Yes,
you can smile and wave and say, hey, Thompson, and all that good stuff. So,
yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You guys have a good evening.
Yeah.